What is going on, everyone? Hello, and thank you for joining me here tonight. Tonight's a special night. It is the 17th anniversary of Halo 3. The last time that the Halo community was actually united in, uh, you know, not the infighting that we've seen over the last 10 to 14 years. This is the original Halo 3. This is not the Master Chief Collection. We're going to be playing this here pretty soon. But what I wanted to do before we do this is I wanted to get in and watch some of the older Vidoc videos. There's about 40 minutes worth. We're going to watch them and commentate on them as they play out and just have a general discussion. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get into the Vidoc videos here. Finish the fight. I remember this came out shortly after the E3 trailer launched, which is what this is playing in the background.
We wanted to create something that stood out from the crowd a little bit.
This is the reveal of the big mystery that Halo and Halo 2 have been driving toward.
Where are we?
I mean, interestingly enough, Bungie had never intended on having a third game. The third game specifically exists because they ran out of time making Halo 2. Like, the last part of Halo 2's campaign was supposed to be the end, and it got cut off from there.
Who is this?
Which I guess turned out lucky for us, since we got a third game, and the best.
The Covenant have uncovered something that is immense.
It's this gigantic Forerunner structure that just looks huge.
Now that he's looking out over this massive thing, the player's going to say...
We gotta pause for just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry, I do apologize about this. All right, we're back.
The other part of the story that's important, of course, is that Cortana is in trouble.
I'll detonate in Emberclad's reactor, just like we did the Autumn's. No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Cortana has been left away from the Chief.
She's in the clutches of the Grave Mind.
All right. Shoot.
We don't know what's happened to her since then.
We don't know it's Cortana. It could be any sort of bizarre, almost satanic sort of voice.
I am your shield. I am your sword.
Something seems wrong.
I know you. Your past. Your future.
I remember when this trailer came out. It was incredible. They launched it on the Xbox store during E3 in 2006. It was a big deal.
I talk to, if you mention Halo, everybody immediate reaction is, how's Halo 3?
I think what is going to strike people is the scale.
That's real stuff way out there. I mean, we pushed it as far as we possibly could push it.
We always wanted to have that epic feel, but due to the limitation of technology, it always fell short.
When when you're working in high definition, it's a very unforgiving environment.
Look at the Master
Pseudo
Chief's armor.
HD.
You see cool things about the Master Chief's armor. You see that he's self-shadowing. You see the textures are very high resolution. There's real-time reflection on his visor.
They actually tried to implement the real-time reflection on the visor in Halo 2, but just technical limitations of the original Xbox wouldn't allow it.
But you look closer, you see
Ah, there he is, the snake in the grass, Frankie O'Connor. Waiting. Look at this. Look at his description down here. I think I'm covering it up. Antics and shenanigans. Yeah, the chair's covering it up. That's his job description, and oh boy, did he just lie in wait to just ruin the entire series. Watching a lot of these older vidocs with like people like him in it, just
see he's beat up, he's scratched.
He has been through some horrific battle, and we're actually showing that on the Chief this time around.
You know, if people show just a pre-rendered movie, then there's always going to be speculation about, well, yeah, sure, your engine's not going to be able to do that. And I think what we're trying to show firmly is that our engine can do the stuff that we say it's going to do, and it's doing it right now.
What we're building here is our bar for where we're going to shoot for in real gameplay.
which is they pretty much hit it.
Guys here, half of them are artists, half of them are engineers, and it's like oil and water.
So here's the
brain people and all the right brain people, and both groups think that they're really the people in charge.
Apparently engineering is quite important.
Oh, it's of course, it's a science.
I like to draw pretty pictures. So I get to do that, I suppose.
It's all about the lighting. It's all about the you know, the additional detail, the bump mapping. You know, I can't remember all their terminologies, and the Huda Hada and the triple specular shields and so on and so forth.
In Halo 3, you have, you know, like entire dynamic range available for you. So, you know, things are bright, things are dark.
Yeah, this game had an amazing lighting
For
system.
example, the sky. It's a new way of doing our sky, like from Halo 2.
Every now and then, it'll catch my eye still, and then realizing, wow, I can't believe we're able to pull that off.
For the announcement, it's gone really well. It hasn't been as much of a monkey shit fight as it could have been.
Poon would be people make decisions that affect us that
Yeah.
really worry about it.
You can kinda
Well,
see
some
here.
guys will figure it out at the end of the chain. And we do, always. But sometimes it feels a little like you got shat on.
You can kind of tell the rough development with Bungie. Even back in the Halo 3 and Halo 2 days, like this guy, he's just kind of like, well, they just do stuff and think, oh, don't worry, they'll figure it out. That would drive me nuts.
Everyone else is prolonging my part of the job. I'm actually just making it better. So that's how that works.
Good old Marty.
I think Marty's is pretty
Hey there, Death Trooper.
diverse in the way that he composes and the styles that he composes in.
The fanfare.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know if it's ever going to show up ever again.
At times he's pulling out, you know, Enya. Oh no, I didn't say that. At times he's paying homage to other artists.
Yeah, I've gone back and listened to Enya after this, and it's nothing like it.
I'm going to be in E Dorian. I actually just played an octave on the piano, just straight E's. When I played it back, I realized that it instantly got my attention.
For this one, we had a great session with live orchestra, which is a bit above and beyond what we've done in the past.
Master Chief is coming out of a desert, blowing heat, wind, completely obscured. So I wanted it to sound almost ethereal, just to...
They've never hit this bar music before again since then either. 343 hasn't.
And the sound is all about the drama. I'm just trying to absolutely score the drama of this moment.
I mean, I think in the end, you're absolutely going to be able to play exactly what you're watching in this trailer.
Yeah, which is incredible. When most places show off like a trailer or announcement trailer, it's all fake. This was built with their in-game engine.
Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over.
Well, we had such a great ending to Halo 2, where Master Chief said, I want to finish the fight.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Which had most Halo players universally scream.
Yeah, their development time for Halo 2, I said this earlier, they cut the whole end of the campaign out, which ended up becoming what Halo 3 ended up being, which I guess was lucky for us because we got a third game. But yeah, they had never even like initially intended to do a third game. The real-time reflection was fake.
And throwing their controllers at their TVs
I don't know.
Get to finish the fight.
Well, I didn't say anybody threw their controller. They might have dropped it in amazement.
Grunt crossing.
You won't just finish one fight. All of the fights that you started in Halo 1.
Like I said earlier, you missed it, Death Trooper, talking about good old Frankie here.
I
Watching
want this to be the final chapter in an epic.
To raise an awful lot of questions about what.
You won't just finish one fight.
watching these Vidoc videos with Frankie here popping up in them, talking about like it's incredible. Knowing, like, hindsight is obviously always 2020, but looking back at how he helped destroy everything that Bungie built with Halo is just it's crazy to think that he could even do that.
That you started in Halo 1.
I think we're trying to raise an awful lot of questions about what on earth is going to go on in this game. No pun intended.
We want this to be the Return of the King. We want this to be the final chapter in an epic trilogy.
It's coming. And part of it's already here.
It's going to be cool.
This is the game. This is the engine. This is what Halo.
It is. That is a great description. It is like watching the Palpatine scenes in the prequels. Yeah, you're right.
Halo
Yeah,
3 is all about the things that we want in Halo 1 and 2.
Yeah, Halo and Star Wars share a lot of
They
similarities.
were added in a little too late, I think. And we didn't have a chance to really flesh them out. And so that's what we're doing for Halo 3.
Oh man,
Nailing
dude.
the flavor for a character
Jamie.
is often very difficult. You sort of have to feel it out as you go. The brutes in Halo 2 were meant to be more like the barbarians in Rome. You wanted the brutes to typify that abusive, evil invader.
But right from the start, the design of the brutes was not consistent about reinforcing.
This was always something that was interesting to me. You can see behind him the main menu for Halo 3, and instead of just being all blue, it's got like a colorized version of it, which is actually, I think, kind of cool. I don't know. I think you can get that as a mod for the PC versions. But yeah, I remember looking back at this and just being like, "Oh, that looks like the main menu," and it is. It's just this colorized, gray, stormy-looking version.
Stories for the player.
Now that the elites have left the Covenant, it gave us a problem for Halo 3.
For the brutes to behave kind of similar to the elites, they have to be totally redone because they're not interested in the fight.
He was just a damage sponge.
All baritone.
Reactions. There wasn't an interesting death.
The only tactic the player has is just pump them full of lead until they fall down.
It doesn't really turn out to be really good gameplay.
Going back and trying to recreate a character like this is one part art and one part science, and the art part is very difficult to understand just exactly how long it's going to take.
Concept art tries to communicate through composition what the idea is trying to get across. A lot of times the direction just gets narrowed down to, can you just make it look cool? The brutes originally looked a lot like Chewbacca. like they were just big hairy guys with a bandolier. I looked at a lot of animal reference, rhinoceros and some gorilla. Their natural body plating was brutish. This was our way of like kind of pulling them into the fold of the Covenant. They've got kind of ancient looking buckles.
I always wonder a lot. I stop and think.
Holding all that stuff together, making them a little more.
And wonder.
I hope.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth. But I often wonder like where these people are. Like looking here, you can kind of see in the background with the images. They have all the characters with their guns are pointed straight up. I think they're in the Valhalla map, which it seemed like they were trying to hide. But yeah, you could tell if you look close enough, you can see like a different heads-up display too.
Create an animation for it.
In which way that character moves, that kind of makes him unique.
These days now we got our animation reference area upstairs.
And call me crazy, but I don't remember anything being like dismemberment with arms or legs of the characters being like blown off unless they've become the flood version.
We're gonna make them punch the jaw.
And maybe I'm wrong about that.
We're gonna make them just punch straight through that marine.
God damn, that looked like in real life. I was just like, that was awesome.
When I look over and see Jeremy doing something, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. How can I work something like that into his moveset?
It's exciting to see what Jeremy does tomorrow and what Bill does the next day. It's always a new...
Me too, but not John.
No.
Not so much me.
No. Nobody likes John.
Yeah, I don't know.
Players who are familiar with the brutes from Halo 2 will notice that
That's the man right there. He's responsible for the sandbox. Jamie Grismeyer, or Griesmeyer, however you say it. But yeah, another weird thing, they took this Viddoc off of the Xbox store, like the 360 to download, well before well before the store even got shut down. Like it was taken off years ago. This specific Viddoc about the brutes, which is weird. I don't know why they do that.
To shoot at him when he runs around, do you see his limbs moving up and down because there's things jutting up from the sides?
Rather than make them look like big dumb apes, we want to make them very
the gray box,
pragmatic warriors, and that's really informed a lot of the visual design.
Visually through the art, we define the different classes.
Dude, I remember being blown away at these Viddocs, just like, wow, I can't believe how good this looks.
With a very standard helmet. The brute captain has a much bigger headdress, and then the brute chieftains have very elaborate headdresses and very elaborate shoulder pads and armor on them. The interesting thing with some of the ideas that we came up with is not only do we need to figure out how the brutes interact with the other Covenant, but also how brutes interact with brutes. And we developed the idea of the brute pack.
What makes it feel like two characters are aware?
They're over there beating up the Arbiter.
Maybe you're going to come around a corner and see them doing some sort of an activity that has nothing to do with fighting, but is going to give you sort of more insight into what the brute pack mentality is like.
We have this really brutal behavior now, which is just the chieftain saying, everybody throw a grenade, and as a result, a second later, you have grenades flying in your face.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's going to give the player a little bit of adrenaline rush that, oh my god, now this guy's right up in my face, I have to back up and hit him hard.
When the players kill him, they're like, oh man, I had to kill that guy. And then they go around a corner, and there's like 4 more of them standing there, right? And they're like...
Green blood too. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Brutes bring out sort of the indignant, self-righteous aspect of a lot of players. So I'm hoping to hear a lot of take that, and I can't believe that you have invaded my planet, and I'm going to throw you off. And we hope to really bring people into the character and the drama of the situation by putting them up against these really brutal characters.
I was too young for this. For me, it was the Halo 5 stuff. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, back when Halo 3 came out, I was 21. I was a young man. This was the first look we got of multiplayer.
The multiplayer side of Halo has always been a little bit more fast and loose.
In multiplayer, everything and anything can happen.
I remember this was a big deal when they showed this.
We need to be either as good as Halo 2, and obviously that is our bar, is as at least as good, better, as hell be better.
Enjoy your walk back to the beach.
While you're working on the project, the bar is sort of a moving target. It can be intimidating for sure. Typically, my morning starts with me.
The
reading at
Boba
my
Fett
desk
behind
for
them.
about 30 minutes, and then I get to work.
I remember the beta test for this.
Hardcore about instituting afternoon playtests. Okay, it's territories.
I also have that same TV that they have there. Only the one I have is white.
Oh, Froman. Oh, you're so close.
From day one, people have been in there playing it, which really refines the gameplay.
It was horrible there.
Well, who broke territories?
I think Halo 2 multiplayer has been played like 4 billion times. Competing.
Yeah, I remember this.
Coming up with these scenarios that people play over and over again. Now, how can we rethink that and create something that's new and interesting? We started getting more into these asymmetrical maps, where it's offense versus defense, where that's a choke point that you want to hold. And I think High Ground is an example of that.
Some of the specific things that we tried out were having a wall that you have to get past. That sort of defined whether you won or lost the game.
And then we stuck some towers in, and we put AI gunners on all the towers. So as you're running up the hill, you're just getting tagged by all these AI guys.
That would have been insane. That would have been insane if that's how difficult they made everything.
Whoa, that's way too hard.
In this version, the wall is actually perpendicular to the hill, and in the final version of High Ground, that wall has been rotated 45 degrees. Because
Yeah.
it had 2 turrets up here as well as 2 turrets in the other tower, so there was a lot of firepower coming down on the hill. That got all simplified into 1 turret actually right above the gate, which we felt was not as brutal to the attackers. It's pretty obvious to us when we start
Steve
working on these
Cotton.
maps that they have to be fun for the 100th and the 200th and the 1000th time.
You weren't figuring out the switches in the doors?
Yeah, the glows are like you want to walk up and fight.
Watching people run through your map challenges a lot of the assumptions you made about it. Like, oh, I think people will use this hill for sniping them, and then no one uses it. Then you get great comments like, this map sucks. I hate this spot. I hate you.
Oh.
A lot of the time that we spend on these levels are in the details, making sure that the run to a weapon is equal for different areas, getting the distances right for flag captures.
Because we make such an effort to place titled objects in a level, like the waterfall, the bridge, the porta potty, people can say the flag is down by the porta potty. That immediately helps with that social aspect.
Tell them about the porta.
You know, I never found the porta potty. I've looked,
One of the things that we talked
and
about
I've never
was
seen it.
Player movement, and that's where the man cannon came from. There's different ways to move the player around the map.
In Halo 1 and Halo 2, we had these teleporters, although it was a great way
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
it
XP.
didn't provide as much inherent danger as the man cannon does. There's almost nothing more rewarding than sniping a guy out of the air as he's man cannoning across the map.
Whatever weapon that you start off every round with is going to really affect the decisions you make.
There's this thing we didn't really identify in Halo 2, that if you spawn everybody with a
Yep.
dual-wieldable weapon like the SMG, it changed the game. People stopped meleeing and people stopped grenading because when you're dual-wielding, you can't do either of those.
One of our weapon modelers, Tom Doyle, said, hey, this is a great chance to bring back the assault rifle from Halo 1.
Yeah.
The assault rifle
rifle's design language really works well with the Master Chief. It has such a unique kind of silhouette and look to it that we really didn't want to change with what is already a Halo canon. But in terms of design and gameplay, it's been adjusted pretty considerably.
The weapon has a kind of a shallow clip, so it came down to how best do I use my melee attack, or how best do I use my grenades in order to tip that fight a little bit over in my favor.
The assault rifle works really well with the golden three things of Halo, which are weapons, grenades, and melee.
The different kind of weapons that you get to use now, the way that they're balanced against each other, the way the weapons are placed on a map, it brings a certain something to the map that just makes it play right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You have a situation which is very common, two guys get into a fight. Is there a way to mix that up?
Say you start getting hit by a battle rifle from behind. Let's say you have a bubble shield, you drop it, all of a sudden you're completely
Yeah, interesting. The bubble shield was originally something that was like an orb that that would roll and move instead of being stationary.
And yes, you die, but you take out
'Cause by the time the beta came out, by the time the beta ended up happening, I think in May of 2007, before the game launched, it was set as one of those the little stationary football thing that you dropped.
When you are done as a group playing together, the first thing you want to do is talk about it.
And this, of course,
Every game you play, you're gonna
the saved film is probably one of the biggest biggest and influential features in a game that affected all of video games moving forward. The PS4, the Xbox One, PS5, and even to the Series X, they all have the ability to record your gameplay and share it because of how popular it was here.
camera angle. When you watch that,
It's not exactly the same with the way being able to rotate the camera, but being able to record everything was definitely influenced by this game.
Across the map. I just shot you in the head and let's watch it in slow-mo.
It's really going to help people improve their play if they can see it from the enemy's perspectives. You'll be able to watch where they go, what weapons they pick up, in what order.
We've done a lot of paper, we have all the specs, but there's a significant part of that that's not yet finished. The big challenge ahead of us now is to make sure that we get everything that we can in the game.
We're gonna be what we're gonna be, and we think it's really good, but everybody's expecting it to be really good. So we gotta beat those expectations somehow. That's what's tough. Yeah, that's what makes me cry at my desk.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the amount of stress they had following up Halo 2. And they crushed it. They definitely surpassed it. And I spent hundreds of hours in the original saved films mode.
man, where did that grenade come from that killed me?
Did you see how that, like, I did that barrel roll and then hit two guys and it all blew up? Wow, that was awesome.
He just got sniped and then cartwheeled over the side and then got run over by a warthog.
We flipped 6 times in the air, landed it, and kept going.
So it's sort of fun that with save films, that single bullet that comes in the
Oh yeah, I had the recon. Me and 3 of my buddies got it.
Look how cool that ragdoll is. Look how cool this particle system is. Look how cool that looks. It's just fantastic, and it's really fun to see.
The Vidmaster challenges. Yeah.
Make things up now. They can't lie about what happened in the game last night. They can't exaggerate.
The save film essentially is an automatic replay of every game you play. Fly anywhere you want to in the map, pan around, check things out.
The amazing thing about save films is that you can actually relive any moment that happened.
Saved films was a feature that was on the disc, the theater mode.
How did they actually get the flag out of our base when we're supposedly had 3 guys?
It's nuts that they could do this in 2007, and every single Halo game that 343 has launched with save film has been broken in one way or another every single time.
Your first person, if you click the right stick, it shows you.
They tried to have saved films in Halo 2, but the original Xbox couldn't handle it.
Following someone in third person is to break out into a orbiting cam. So anytime you hit the right stick, you automatically move out into this orbiting camera, and you can zoom in and out.
I'll say it. I did not know that the Warthog actually had like an internal like dash lights and crap. And so then like I'm flying around and I'm like, wait, what? Like there's actually like lights in here?
There's two ways to rewind. You can either press left on the D-pad, which is a shortcut, or you can bring up the control pad, highlight the back button on the control pad, press A, and you'll rewind that way.
Every time that someone rewinds in a save film, I hold my breath because there's like, it's like God reaching in and being like, make magic happen, and then it magically just keeps working. Like, the complexity of that system is so insane.
Yeah, they got it though.
Now the other cool thing is the ability to go into flying camera, and you do that by hitting the Y button. And
Yeah, it was at launch, didn't come as an update.
free roaming camera.
You can watch it from above and you can see what you did. Maybe get a perspective where you can actually see the impact of that grenade you threw and zoom in really closely on the action that happened after that.
So there's one group who was like, no, don't allow it. They're gonna see too many lies. It's a pain in the ass. The other side, it was like, look, flying cam is cool as shit. It actually is a big.
Yeah, it also made the Red vs. Blue series like way more epic than it would have been if they hadn't.
Is your speed control. If you hold down the right trigger in just a little, you'll notice it's slow motion. And if you hold it in all the way, it actually becomes fast forward.
I want people to be able to make those.
Oh yeah, yeah. They put theater mode in Black Ops 1 because of this. I remember when I heard that, I was shocked. I'm like, oh wow, they actually decided to do it, huh?
Films and Forge, I think, represent the coolest features that we have in Halo 3.
Good old sketch.
Tools to basically play Halo how they want to play it. They can set up any map however they see fit.
It's just crazy how much a map.
It was what was actually nuts if you think about it is during this development and while these videos were coming out, they were making deals with Microsoft to leave.
Try building a building out of fusion coils and then blow it up.
You could have 50 versions of Sandtrap that are each built differently, that each emphasize a different type of game style.
Forge is actually an old school Bungie name. It was the name of the map editor for the Marathon games.
And this was something that they talk about that
One of the guys on your team is
this. So
omnipotent little monitor flying around, dropping weapons for you and holding crates to block enemy fire, picking up your Scorpion and carrying you to the other side of the map.
It's like the hand of God that has come and picked up this large vehicle and started slinging it around right in front of this guy's face.
Your buddy can drop a bubble shield in front of you. Now instantly you're protected. Maybe now you'd like to go on the offensive, ask your buddy to drop a Spartan laser for you. Next thing you know, you've got a laser in real time. Once we realized we could do something like that, we're like,
This will be the mother of all multiplayer matches.
So something that they talked about, I never saw this implemented into Halo. I've never seen it in anything. Is basically like, let's say a team slayer, a big team slayer, with one person on one team being a monitor and the other person, another person on the other team being a monitor, and being able to drop items like that, tanks, weapons, vehicles, like rockets, like anything that you need. This was never in an actual game type that was in matchmaking. I think you could do it in custom games, but it was never in matchmaking. This would have been an incredible mode to have.
You can manipulate everything on the map. It's not just weapons and grenades and vehicles. It's spawning. It's where the flag sits. It's where the turret sits. It's every single object in the level.
They're gonna love the Forge because they can spend hours dropping tanks on each
That
other.
was an actual achievement too, was going into Forge and dropping a tank on someone.
You have only so much Halo currency to spend on a particular map.
Yeah, I've joked that people are going to take our maps that are broken, and within a week they're going to fix them because they're actually going to make the real version of like, hey, you know what, Bungie, your version of Territories and this
Yeah.
one sucked, and here's the real one.
Well, I mean, like, in multiplayer, specifically for Halo.
People are going to figure out new ways to use the Forge that I think we don't even understand or know are possible yet.
The next crazy thing that you're like, oh my god, they just took Forge and they took save films of that and they added voiceovers and they just did Macbeth. Holy crap, like that's crazy and that's awesome.
Everyone's riffing off each other's ideas, and then all of a sudden some diamond just emerges from it where everyone needs to have this map.
Oh, this is so cool. I can't believe we're actually letting people do this.
This is the stuff that's going to keep people playing for years on end. That's going to make a billion hours get logged on Xbox Live. This
Oh
is
yeah,
what's gonna really
it was
set
definitely a
the
billion
bar
hours.
from the rest, I think.
Let's see, what other vidocs do I have on here? I recorded a bunch of them. The Map Maker one, I skipped that. The journey. This vidoc came out right before Halo 3 did, and it's kind of a kind of like a recap of the entire like series up to that point. I'm trying to see how much of it I got on here. Yeah, it's like 10 minutes long. I don't think we really need to watch that, and I certainly don't want to hear what good old Frankie has to say.
Grows, and as it grows.
So we're actually going to go ahead and switch over to the game now. I'm going to play that. We're going to be playing the original game. I've got that one here. Let's go ahead. We're going to be playing the original backwards compatible version of Halo 3. We're not going to be playing the MCC version. I've been very contemplative as of recently about deleting the Master Chief Collection off my Xbox and just kind of forsaking anything 343's had a hand in making, to be honest. I know I would lose a lot of games with the Combat Evolved Anniversary and Halo 2 Anniversary. Technically, they didn't really have a lot to do with them. That was Saber Interactive. So maybe I'll keep those installed. But seriously, anything that 343 touched. No, Death Trooper. This is on the Xbox One. We're going to be playing it. It has a 4K like textures or enhanced textures. I was going to play it on the 360, but honestly, between kind of a sketchy frame rate on the original 360, and with the Xbox One X having enhanced visuals, I wanted to kind of wanted to play because it'll look better. It'll play a little bit better. We're gonna start. We'll start at the beginning here. Oh yeah, plus the loading on this is much faster than it would be. We're gonna play it on heroic. We're not gonna play it on legendary yet. But yeah, we're gonna jump in here. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about just deleting the MCC and just kind of leaving it at that. Yeah, with all the news that's come out from them, I honestly don't even know, like, obviously I could just, don't play any of the games they made, which is fine. But like I don't even want to give them a boost in their engagement numbers on the Master Chief Collection. I might keep it installed on my PC and just disconnect, like put my PC in airplane mode if I want to play those games. Like I literally don't want, I don't want to have a positive impact for them with anything. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I'm going, like if they announced tomorrow that a new Halo game was coming out this year or next year, I don't even know if I would play it.
Was I wrong?
Like I'm so disenfranchised from them. I would just keep MCC. It's the only way to play Classic Online on Xbox, though on PC you find a few people play CE and 2. Yeah, I know. I have Project Cartographer on my PC too, and people still play that pretty often.
2 kilometers. Easy. Stay sharp.
But yeah, I'm just I don't know. Like I literally just don't want to have nothing to do with them. Maybe that's childish of me, and I've tried to not be anti 343 in the past, but just the way everything's gone with them, I'm not, I don't know, I just can't do it.
Radio for Vito. Heavy lift gear. We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
Crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are.
Good engagement on older games hurts Infinite. I'm not even trying to hurt Infinite. I like Halo Infinite's campaign. It's multiplayer's touch and go. The more they change it, the kind of less I really like it. But
Corporal, make it quick.
like just it's 343 in general that I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to have any positive assistance or positive effect on. And even playing the MCC with their name all over it is like good for them, because they could go to like an upper management and be like, nope, didn't want to record. They could go to management and be like, well, yeah, look at all the positive. Look, we have 8,000, 10,000 people playing the MCC. You did a similar thing to Sony as well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and like these older loading screens.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
But yeah, I remember getting home. I went to the GameStop launch. That was right before this game came out is when I stopped working there. Probably a month before. And, of course, I bought the helmet. The Legendary Edition, the $150 edition.
Up and over, Chief.
I don't know, after a couple of campaign missions here, we might log into the PC version and look at some of the mods, because the mods for these games are really good, which is why I had just kind of considered keeping it installed on my PC, on the PC and not on the Xbox. But I don't know. Well, it's just something I've been thinking about. Oop. Nice, we got him. I think Steam also counts as engagement. Unless you go to the 7 Seas. Well, like I had thought before, even it definitely does count with engagement. I'm just gonna put my PC in airplane mode, which is weird that my desktop has airplane mode, but whatever, it does. Put it in airplane mode and play the games. Or record anything I need for footage. Can't really put my PC in airplane mode while I'm streaming, though, so... And I don't know for sure 100%, but I know that like if you disconnect from online for an extended period of time, that if you're disconnected for an extended period of time, it won't let you actually open the game either. Skull. You can launch Steam offline. Have I tried it offline? I have not, actually. I think I have offline enabled, but I didn't know I could launch it offline from like my PC screen. But yeah, and it's something I feel like not a lot of people notice, and you would only notice this after going back and forth. But playing the original version of Halo 3 and then playing the MCC version, there's some oddities with like the physics and stuff. The way vehicles handle is a little bit off. And it's probably because of the faster frame rate. Where is he? Get my own kill. On Steam, I've noticed that my copy of Final Fantasy 15 doesn't work when Steam is in offline mode. It only works when I launch FT. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, it's a bit particular, I guess, when it comes to the games. But the other day, I tried to go to if you go and look at like the game files for Halo Infinite, because I just wanted to uninstall the multiplayer. I kind of really don't care about that anymore, to be honest. Like, I haven't played any of the newer operations for the last 2 or 3 months. That one was looking at me. And you can't uninstall the multiplayer. The multiplayer is the base game, and the campaign is the add-on. I also, later on here tonight, too, on the stream, I don't know, I want to play the multiplayer for 3 a little bit, but I know that, like, the MCC has been hacked like wild, and hackers are able to, like, get your account banned and stuff, so I don't even know if that's worth risking it, to be honest. Come on. Oh, jeez. Those needles can mess you up, man, if you're not careful. Where is he? There he is. Sneak up behind him. Yep. Ooh, there we go. Nope. Nope. There. Oh, there it is. I never thought I would be going to play Halo online in 2024. Yeah, it's sad. I haven't played the multiplayer for the MCC for a long time. I think since the last time I played it on stream. But I hear it's like really messed up. Hackers and all kinds of crazy stuff happening. Hackers that are basically able to change their username to yours and then get your account banned, or I think they can even just completely like boot you from matches and stuff, like kick you. Yeah, it's crazy. That's like a huge safety issue too. Oh.
Brute Chieftain. Phantom. Pinned us down. Killed my men.
Poor guy. Whoa. Oh, almost. Dude, get... Yeah, I remember the first time getting my hands on the battle rifle in this game, and immediately I knew, I was like, something's off. Something doesn't feel right about it. And yeah, it was obviously designed differently. All right, fellas, move out of the way. But yeah, playing this on a 4K TV, like with the original, I mean, it looks really good still too.
To complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
Pelicans are at the river. We got company, so hustle up.
Outside of playing Black Ops next month, the one game I was looking forward to, Assassin's Creed Shadows, got delayed until February of next year. So a huge gap just opened up for streaming. So we're gonna be able to get in a lot of extra games. Yikes, I forgot how punishing those are. Jackal snipers. I don't think they have snipers, but they've got the carbine there. Alright, we'll just take that off then. That is the one thing I will say that, like, I could deal with the 30 FPS frame rate. The one thing though that I wish they had enabled even back in 2007 was the FOV, like the field of view slider. I feel like would have been way better if you could change it, because in the first person view they have that incredibly close. Oh wow, I thought I was outside the splash damage range there. Jeez, man. Wow. All right. We'll get through here. Wow, that took a lot. Oh, where'd it go? Hey there. Miles, thanks for jumping in. We are playing some of the original Halo 3, backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. Not 100% sure, but eventually we might get into the multiplayer on the MCC. I haven't quite decided yet.
The Banshees will return. Hurry! Back into the jungle.
They're just wiping off these shots like they're nothing. Wow, dude, what? That can't just be the carbine. There's no way that's just the carbine shot. I don't know necessarily about all if it does. I only say that just because the humans, even on the MCC, like the human character models are oh, that is a sniper. The human character models in the MCC version 2 are like their heads are a little blocky. You know what I mean? There should be ammo around here now that I've... Yeah, their heads are particularly square.
Come on, you dumb apes. You want breakfast? You gotta catch it.
Move, dude. Come on. The bullet spread on this thing is bad. Here we go. We got that one. Did I get him? No. Well, I killed him, but I didn't stick him. Oh, somebody took down the arbiter. You could see him over there laying down. Dude, the hit registration in the original Halo 3 was good. I don't ever remember there being a problem. There was at one point... okay, so I take that back. There was at one point the snipers in the original game that had a problem with something called a bloodshot. Oh, jeez. Where, obviously, you would shoot someone with a sniper... They would have the little blood animation, like, spill out. but but there would be no damage done, so to speak. And Bungie addressed it pretty quickly. Like they took care of it pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, hit scan in Halo 2 was like with that battle rifle was insane, which is the difference obviously between out of ammo. But yeah, no, the hit registration originally in the MCC was awful. How did none of those hit him? All right, we're going after him this time. Yeah, we got him. At least I'm pretty sure we did. Meanwhile, desync in Halo Infinite. Is it? I thought that they had fixed it. That was like a big thing, wasn't it? No? That they fixed the hit registration. Keep forgetting I also have a bubble shield. I forgot about that one. Look at him fly. He went pretty far. For a brick, he flew pretty good. No ammo. Here we go. Just over the horizon is that crashed pelican. What? What is going on with this? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Okay. You know that they tried to fix it, but you believe it's still a problem, just not as bad. That's so bad. That's so sad. That's so sad. What? Asshole. All right, we're working our way over. We're getting there. Boy, yeah, they really don't want you to have any ammunition here. Probably shouldn't jump like that either. Ah. Dude. You would think this is on Legendary. What is... I remember, too, in the beta for this, there was a secondary targeting reticule you got for the Needler that was like, that would show you the lock-on. Did I get... Why? What is going on? Is something weird's happening here, I feel like. Stuff I don't remember. Where is he at? Huh? Good for nothing, do nothing. I can't believe that they don't have any ammunition or weapons over here for this. Yeah, I'm just way out of practice, man. I'm way out of practice because I feel like I would not have had this much problems back in the day. Oh, jeez. It just goes with getting old, man. Can't pick nothing up. That has one bullet in it. You with the brute shot reminds me of that one mission in Battlefield 3 where you shot an RPG at the sniper. Yeah. Yeah. I like Battlefield 3. See, my big issue is with him. Ooh, man. Ooh, jeez, I'm out of... Oh, wow, that was really close. The worst part is that you can't blame the 60 FPS like at MCC. No, this is certainly a skill issue for me. Back down and refill our stuff. I can't believe I got stuck there like that. Hey there. Yeah, Halo 3 is 17 years old as of today. 2007. On September 25th. Or, yeah, September 25th. Leaderless is correct. Alright, I think we've hit a checkpoint. I'm gonna run back real quick and refill my ammo some more. One detail in Halo 3 that really pisses me off is that you can see the arm clipping through the... Sometimes. I mean, 2007, that's part of the reason I think why the FOV is so close, is so that you don't see all that stuff. Because I've noticed in the MCC version, if you pull with the FOV slider, if you pull that out more, you can really see a lot of clipping. Oh yeah, most certainly go back for more ammo. There's this useless schlub. What does he just... He doesn't even have his sword out. Oh, he has a gun that's not being rendered. Okay. That's funny. Quid pro quo. Squid pro quo. All right, so we've got our checkpoint. We'll let that drive off. If you're fast enough, you can actually snipe. Where'd he go? Oh, they saw me. There he is. 1, 2. You can snipe him and not have to worry about it. We might have to reload the checkpoint, though. The Arbiter wants to jump down there. You don't remember COD 4 having that issue? Yeah, I'm not sure if it did. Kind of feels like yesterday I played this game. Yeah, I mean, time certainly flies. It most certainly does. If you get the chance, I recommend playing it on either an Xbox One X or the Xbox Series X, and not the MCC version. This is the original disc. It's backwards compatible. It has on the One X and on the Series X, it has like a graphical enhancement patch that Microsoft did. Not a patch that 343 did, because they would have messed that up, surely. This is something that the backwards compatible team, when they were adding games to that, worked on. He's back. The question is now, where's that Brute Captain? Brute Captain's probably around here somewhere. I think we're going to have to go down there now and see. Hopefully we hit a checkpoint. MS pushed this patch because... Yeah, you know what? And that's a thing, too. The MCC was so busted and broken and didn't work that Microsoft put Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4 into the back compat program so that people could play the multiplayer on it. And, you know, if the servers worked, I feel like it would still be There we go. We got you. If the servers still worked, it would probably still have more players playing it than the MCC. Alright, we got 2 rounds left. Let's see if we can't get this Brute Captain out here, or Brute Chieftain. Brute Chieftain was the one with the hammer. Halo 2 was still online, they would have put Halo 2 on Xbox One. Oh, man, dude, you don't know how badly, even during the 360 days, I wanted them to just release the multiplayer for Halo 2 as a standalone release, charge $20 or $30 for it back in the day, have all the maps, actually kind of have it in a 16:9 720p. Like, I wanted that so bad. So bad, but they just never, obviously they never did it. Man, dude, that would have been those are the days, man. Those are the days. We never really knew how good we had it back in the 360 days. Stop jumping out of my way. Yeah, this gun always irritated me with using it. I remember in the beta, man, for Halo 3, dude, the carbine was way overpowered. A lot of the Covenant weapons in the beta were way overpowered. I think that's why the gun has such like a wide spread for the carbine needles, was because of how powerful and accurate it was in the beta. It was really like way overpowered. A big what if, but imagine if CE was delayed by 24 hours to have Xbox Live support. Yeah, that would have been crazy too. It probably wouldn't have been. I mean, it was popular, but I don't know. Some CE even back then, I remember the multiplayer being fun, but like, I don't know. I don't know how well that would have worked out. Actually, I'm looking for. I don't think that the Brute Chieftain used his invincibility cloak. Yeah, there it is. Invincibility. See, that's something that 343 never really understood. They kind of, to a sense, got to it when it came to Infinite, but not everything, like equipment-wise, that's available in the campaign needs to be in the multiplayer. Where the second disc had online support, that would have been cool. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, I got the Brute on the first stick. Nice. I mean, they kind of did that with what was the game? ODST, where the second disc had Halo 3 multiplayer and the first disc was just the campaign. That just had a anniversary too for what, 15 years. Boom, home run. A quick, what, 25 seconds or 15 seconds of invincibility there. But God, yeah, man, 17 years of this game, that's just nuts. 343 did it slightly more for ODST's anniversary than 3. Yeah, I saw some of the stuff they were posting online, but it still wasn't, like, what it should have been.
IFF confirmed. Contact is Pelican dropship, Kilo 23, over.
Roger that. What's the word, Kilo 23? Sierra 117 on board. Request priority clearance. Over. Deck's yours. Come on down.
But of course, in natural fashion, I was having all sorts of issues trying to get this stream to work beforehand. We almost were streaming from the PC at 720p 60 with the MCC version. Alright. We're going to save and quit here. We're going to hop out and we're gonna skip ahead a couple of missions. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna jump into the storm. I would hate to be a 343 community manager. The whole community would want your head. I mean, I feel like they do, but and while there are, of course, they do get harassed in a ways that's just like, come on, guys, like, stop, you don't need to do that. They don't respond the best ways either. There's a video, I forget where it is, maybe we'll watch it later, I don't know, maybe I'll share it as a community post, where, back before the MCC got fixed, and there were people that were like making videos talking about it. One of them, his account used to be called Bring Halo Back. I think he changed his name now to PopQ. But he brought it basically to the attention of the mainstream that the hit registration was broken in the multiplayer. And back then, the community managers were like mocking him on their own, like on like live streams and stuff, like making fun of him. And it's just like, you don't, when there's a blatant issue, it wasn't like he edited it to look bad. It just didn't, you know, it was messed up. And then you have 343 Postums being overly hostile on his own personal account. I think one of the big issues with the community managers is that they use their personal Twitters for their work. So it's like, oh, I'm one of the Halo community managers, but they use their own personal account for it. Instead of having like a work account and a personal account, they just use their personal account. And then, you know, whoa! And then all kinds of controversies and stuff come out from that. Yeah, that hit registration video was nuts. Jump, jump. But yeah, I don't even know, man. I don't know how they move forward with Halo. I really don't, because I don't know, honestly, if I could trust anything that 343 does. Like, I really just don't know, man. Like, they would have to... I've recommended this before, but they should just come out and say, hey, like, just change the name of the studio. And obviously they have new people working there. But one of the last videos I made was about that guy that works as a producer at for Halo and hates guns. Like, even it being a sci-fi military shooter, like, you can't have a guy like that on your staff that has input and can influence decisions on the game when he's afraid of guns. It's just, like, I wouldn't belittle him for being afraid of guns. I don't particularly like real guns. But I'm not, you know, I'm not in a position where I would have to, like, make a decision about a game with guns. It just, I don't know. It just makes zero sense. And I hate to sound like a conspiracy theory guy, but, like, I know why he's there. I know why he still has a job there. Dude, they need to stop running into me. There we go. We got one of them. There we go. I don't trust Phil Spencer as far as you could throw him. And the perfect example of that is when he stood, or not stood, but it was when they did that, that, like, all hands on deck meeting, the podcast meeting where they talked about what games they were putting on PlayStation, and Phil Spencer was asked, he was asked, is Indiana Jones or Starfield one of those games being put on PlayStation? And he sat there on camera in front of, like, hundreds of thousands of people and said, no, Indiana Jones or Starfield are not going on PlayStation. And then he knew when he said that Indiana Jones was going to PlayStation. He knew that because ports don't happen overnight. You have Jeff Keighley at Summer Games Fest, or what was it? What's that? The German conference that just happened, Gamescom. He, when they did that one more thing at the Gamescom thing, and then it was Indiana Jones coming to PS5 in spring of 2025. Phil Spencer knew that when he sat there in February for that little interview. He knew that. That was something that had been greenlit and was okayed and planned and already being worked on when he said, no, Indiana Jones isn't going to PS5. Like, you literally can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. Anything. Phil Spencer could tell me the sky is blue, and I would still go outside to look. I mean, Frank O'Connor, at least, you know what? He said a lot of stupid things in his tenure with 343. But at least you knew what he said he was doing. Like, they talked plenty about how they were trying to make a Halo game different than what Bungie made. They were honest about it. People might not have been happy about it, but at least he actually told you what he was doing. yeah, I just who is better, 343 or Bungie? Well, I personally like the Bungie Halo titles more. I like Halo Infinite. Don't get me wrong. I thought the multiplayer at one time was like really good. But personally, I prefer the Bungie games. And it's not just because I grew up with them. That's a huge factor of it, sure. But I genuinely like them better. I'm better at them too. I think that's a big thing. Like if I was really good at Halo 5, I'd probably would have liked Halo 5 like more out of anything. And I mean, I'm willing to admit that. Get off the gun. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get in that same groove with Halo 5. I could with Halo Infinite more when it comes to multiplayer. And I really like the campaign for Infinite as well. But yeah, Phil Spencer is just, I guess, actually, let me Google this. There is the Xbox Gamescom, or Tokyo Game Show thing going on now. Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024. They're supposed to be announcing stuff there. Let's see if there's anything live or breaking news we could hit here. It just says, join us live. I don't know. On the 26th, so that's... Let me see here. They have it in, like, military time. 3... Control copy. E to EST. Sorry, I'm looking at here. Oh yeah, the press conference is at 6 a.m. I'm still gonna be up at that time, but I will not be. I probably will not be streaming that. Yeah, there's. I bet you they're going to announce more games going to PS5 too, which, you know what, that's fine. That's great. More people that get to play these games, the better, especially for online games. That way the multiplayer populations go up. But I love Halo 5, but 5 is a lot less casual than 3 and even 2. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. Something that I've been thinking a lot about. Because I really like to get into multiplayer games. Like, mostly Halo, right? Just go look at the history of the channel and what I've streamed. I'm at a point now where the multiplayer games they're difficult to play for me. I'm not as, I'm not as quick on the reactions as I used to be. Now, the multiplayer games that I've kind of still am playing, because I've kind of given up on Halo, to be honest. Like, MCC is actually a safety violation. Like, I don't know, for those of you that weren't here earlier. Yeah, 6 a.m. Well, that's because it's happening over in Tokyo Game Show, right? But, like, the multiplayer games that I've been keeping up with recently have been Fortnite and Call of Duty. I'm gonna be playing Black Ops 6 for sure. I liked that beta, and I'm hoping that the skill-based matchmaking in that isn't gonna drive me into the ground. If I play with crossplay off, we should be safe. Yeah, but then don't matchmaking times go like way up? Come on, we gotta blow one of these up. Yeah, we got it. Just don't get crushed by the debris. Almost did. I love Halo games still. I just took a break from them because I used to grind the heck out of them. Oh yeah, the MCC, the way they have that set up, you could play that for a long time to get all the different unlockables and their little battle passes and the achievements and everything. Yeah, you could really spend a lot of time there. Moved on to different games and different gaming companies. Yeah, I have too. Which is why I've just like, I don't know. That's why I've just been thinking about not wanting to give 343 any engagement. Like, just their disdain and disservice to not only the franchise but the fans and even the original developers of the game. It's just like, I can't even, like, how could I support a company like that? Yeah, I'm also, I'm looking for more casual gameplay experiences now in my older age. Like, I'll play some of these older games on hard, and I'll try to play some of the harder games. Like, I tried Black Myth Wukong, and whoa boy, I don't even think I got past the second boss. Like, it's super difficult. At least it is for me. See if I can get on here without getting killed. And ooh, almost. Well, I'm on it now. Judging from my Elden Ring gameplay, I trust me, I know there's no hard feelings with that statement either. I ended up doing better with Elden Ring. I cheated. I farmed the XP that I needed to level up my characters, and then I went in and decimated some bosses. All right. Alright, time to hop off here. It is an interesting fact, too. If you're too close to this, when it blows up, it'll kill you. Let's drop this shield here.
Well done, Chief.
Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta go get more ammo for this thing here, too. That game could slap you on the hardest difficulty, yeah. I was hoping it would be good. I loved Elden Ring too, but now since I heard it won't go well, I won't get it and stick with Elden Ring. I mean, if you like hard games like that, you'll probably like it. It looks really cool. I'm also waiting for some performance patches to come out too for the PS5 because it was not the best on performance. Come on. Let's go back down. Well, this shouldn't kill me. There we go. Oh, now the elevator comes back down. But yeah, something that I'm going to be probably doing in the new year in January. I'm going to be trying to marathon the Castlevania side-scroller games. I'm saying that because he wasn't good at Elden Ring. Yeah, I was not good with Elden Ring.
Welcome to the battle.
Have a situation.
Yeah, I sat there and tried to beat that dude on the horse in the beginning of the game with Elden Ring. I don't even know the character's name for like 3 hours. I know at the end of the month, on the 30th, we're going to be taking a look at the Starfield Shattered Space expansion. I'm going to be getting that. Well, I have it. I just have to wait for them, to launch it. Well, get out of the way. This dude. That dude was about to get power bombed. I was gonna say, come on now. All right, let's go back and refill our ammo here. On PS5, it runs at 33 and 45. No, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair... oh, what is in here? To be fair, the PS5 version of Elden Ring doesn't run good either. I was playing the PS4 version on the PS5, which does run at a lock 60. It's the only way to get a really like constant 60 FPS for Elden Ring. Nice. Do you know you can mod Halo 3 and play as the elites? I'm assuming that's a PC mod, but no, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check that out at some point. I know if you're playing campaign and you are playing as one of the 3 other people for the 4-player co-op, that those are actually elites. So I'm assuming it's probably using the same kind of logic, maybe just overriding the chief as a character. But yeah, I assume that that's probably a PC mod. My Elden Ring on PS5 ain't even updated and runs way better. Yeah, it does. just made it. I just ran out of ammo. What do they got over here? So this was something that I've known about, but the mod only, oh. I know modded 360 you can bring back the real reflections. Huh. Yeah, I figured as much. We might be taking a look at that here on PC. I don't know. I'll have to change some stream settings because we're streaming this from the Xbox Series X as the original game, with it being backwards compatible. We're gonna try here pretty soon to play some multiplayer. I will warn you that I am way out of practice, and I am not good. So don't expect some, esports pro play, when it comes to it, if we can even get any matches. But yeah, this is the original 360 being played on the Series X, which does only run at 30 FPS, but it does have 4K textures and upres and everything. Now, initially, when you play this, you think you have to run up here and destroy this thing, but you can actually shoot it back here with this sniper rifle, and as long as you have plenty of ammo, it'll actually work. Which is why I've been saving all this sniper ammo. And boom. And this is also probably one of the most iconic scenes in all of Halo. Is it recording? Is it not recording? It's record. Oh, there it goes.
All ships fire at will.
Well. Looks like we got a couple of new subs. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Doesn't pop up and tell me who, but again, always appreciate the subscriptions.
This is the way the world ends.
Maybe not the world, but certainly Halo.
What did Truth just do? Did he activate the rings? No, sir. But he certainly did something. Evac wounded and regroup. Wherever Truth went. Sir, new contact slipping in.
It's amazing the Flood figured out how to use the like the light speed or the warp travel.
What is it? More brutes?
No. Worse. Something worse. Imagine how many takes they made Steve Downs do for that. For worse. Just that one word. Worse. 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 Something worse. All right. Well, let's try. As much as I don't want to, because I don't want to... don't want to give them any interaction. Let's see. See if we can squeeze in a couple of Halo 3 multiplayer matches. We'll see. We'll see how well this works. Been a long time since I've logged in and played any Halo multiplayer. So like I said before, not gonna be very good. If the game will even launch. Yeah, we're going to go into the settings and turn that off there, Death Trooper. I assume it's under network. Relays, input-based, platform-based matchmaking. I think is what you're is what that is. So we should be good. Social games. We're going to turn these off. Slayer. All right, we'll try and cut down here. Input is disabled, platform based is enabled. Save settings. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get some matches. Yeah, I haven't played this for a while. Says it's connecting session, though. Nope, that failed. We'll give this some time. If it doesn't connect, then we'll just, I guess we'll just go back to the campaign for, that. Oh, no. It's doing something. User input platform restrictions, so that's probably has a lot to do with it. Oh. How sad. I even wonder what the amount of players are on this. You would think maybe today there'd be a couple of thousand people on playing, but it doesn't even look like... doesn't even look like that. Connecting session. Come on. Oh, there's some people. There we go. There we go. Although, don't, you know, cross your fingers, everyone. Ah, we're in. Yeah, look at that. They have that stupid icon for the Halo 4 battle rifle. All right, well, let's see. I'm about to get my teeth kicked in. Of course, somebody snagged the battle rifle. Is this guy even playing? Yep, there we go. I will say this, it's weird going from Halo 3 on the 360 version to the MCC with it running at a better frame rate and oh, they got the sniper over there. Or a sniper, I should say. Who makes their little tag 117? Come on now. Or maybe that's the default. The increased FPS gives you more aim assist. Does it really? Huh. I had no idea. Ooh. Bro just got lasered. Oh, yep, there we go. What are you... What's this dude's problem? Uh-oh. I've been spotted. Oh boy. I haven't even had one kill yet. Man, I'm getting destroyed. And that guy's... Why is that guy killing himself? See, and this... Good. Well, now we're 3 on 4. It's nice. How is he back? Oh, no, 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 no. Did you see? He got booted. Did he not get booted? No, no, dude. Don't do it. He got booted again. If this guy comes back, I'm out of here. Like we'll just be done. Maybe a stream sniper, but what? Like, he's back. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Oh, Death Trooper, you're back. If I leave, though... How did... Dude got booted. Alright, well... Oh, know. I don't know if it would have let you. That's crazy, dude. How does that happen? I can't. This is the first multiplayer game on the MCC I've played in, God, what, 4 or 5 months? Maybe 6? I'm sorry, man. I'm going to leave the party here. I can't even believe that right now. Oh man. See, and this is why I don't want to give them any engagement on their stuff whatsoever. Like, wow. I played one game and had a hacker in there who got betrayed, he betrayed somebody, got booted out, came back, betrayed somebody, got booted, came back. He did it like 4 times. That's wild. He was not hacking? Then I don't know how he was able to come back like that. How are you able to rejoin a game that you've been booted from? I didn't think that was something that you could do.
Chief, make your way to the crash site.
All squads, report. Multiple contacts, unknown hostiles. There, over there. We're surrounded, Sergeant.
I know you can rejoin games, IDK how. I mean, you could watch the stream back, but I'm pretty sure it said on the screen that he was, he betrayed so-and-so and was booted for betrayal. I'm almost positive that came up every single time he got kicked. Yeah, that was wild, dude. I don't know, man. That's something I'll post as a short clip, and we'll see if anybody has anything to say about it. Because that just, like, anytime I've ever been booted for a game for a betrayal, and I have been, I'm not going to say that I haven't. Sometimes I've griefed people, and other times it was just like a complete accident. Anytime I went to start a new game, or, start, like, matchmaking again, I was not able to get back in. That's creepy, too. This could be a Halloween game. So, I don't know, Death Trooper, if you remember on that last stream that I had with Space Marines, I kind of started to get a little bit of lagging issues, like with the stream. Turns out, I don't know what it is, but like the internal Wi-Fi antenna in my computer, for whatever reason, will just randomly stop working. This is a newer thing where it'll just disconnect from my network, or not disconnect, but it'll connect to it, but for some reason it will not allow like an internet connection, which is crazy. Sometimes it happens randomly, and other times like it'll only be for like maybe a second. Like I'll reboot my computer and then it'll come back. Other times it'll like last for days. So back in the old days when I lived in the apartment and I had the Wi-Fi with the nail, when I had the Wi-Fi with the nail in it, for my internet, I bought a USB 3.0 with the 5 gigahertz band Wi-Fi adapter that plugs into my computer. So I dug that thing out and plugged it in, and it's been going great. Like no issues. Hey, Z.
I didn't have a choice. The LT, the sergeant, they were all infected.
Oh, this poor guy.
I could see it crawling
Halo 1 callback.
around beneath their skin. Oh. And then they got up, started to talk. Oh God, their voices. Oh God, no, make them stop.
Yeah, that would be a truly horrifying thing.
I did them a favor. Yeah, that's it. I helped them.
That would be a truly horrifying thing.
Maybe I need to help myself.
See, that what would have been really cool is if you could if they had like a hold X to interact or something, and the chief could like comfort the dude, like put his hand out and pat him on the shoulder or something. That would be something like to be like, oh, you know. Shadow of Intent. Why, thank you, Z. Alright, let's try and make our way through here. Probably should have picked up the shotgun a while back, but Maybe. Jump, jump, jump! Ooh, ooh! That was a close one. Good use of the bubble shield, though. I have to pat myself on the back for that one. Keep accidentally shooting them. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming by. Feel free to come around anytime. Jeez. Oh, no, not a good grenade, my dude. Chill streamers and flirting don't have the best track record like Dr. Disrespect. You know, you're definitely true about that. But that was my wife jumping in to say hello from the other bedroom, from the other room.
The elites are looking for something. We didn't believe them when they told us.
Cortana, Chief. She's on that ship. Find her. Get her up.
Cortana? Are these mutating flood forms that have like these weird spike things they shoot were always thought were really weird. Always thought were weird. I like how they call him Demon. Hurry, Demon! Hurry! Woo! Run, run, run as fast as you can. Hey. There we go. Into the gross flood designed thing.
Do not be afraid. I am peace. I am salvation.
Nice. The sword.
and sing victory everlasting.
No, no. No, thank you, sir. Alright, what am I stuck on? Trying to go down, right? Yeah, there we go. It's a weird liquid. Oh no, that was where I fell from, so I already came through here. Oh, this is what I was looking for. It's been so long since I've played this.
Cortana?
High Charity, the Prophet's holy city.
Cortana?
Cortana.
Reclaimer. I must act quickly before your construct suffers any further trauma.
Leave her alone.
If we do not take this device to a safe location, somewhere I can make repairs.
On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me.
Protocol dictated my response. She had
I like he's got the marathon logo and as his eye.
my installation. You did destroy my installation. Now I have only one function: to help you, Reclaimer, as I always should have done.
The evil company, yeah. The number company. Dear. I still can't believe that, man. I jumped in the one match, and somebody was cheating, for sure. You know what?
Perhaps one of our technicians.
That will
Let's, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that the input or the platform-based matchmaking toggle is broken in this game.
I can't tell you everything. It's not safe. The Grave Mind, it knows I'm in the system.
It's just a message.
Let it play.
But it doesn't know about the portal, where it leads. On the other side, there's a solution, a way to stop the flood, without firing the remaining Halo rings. Hurry, Chief. The Ark. There isn't much time.
I'm sorry.
No matter, Oracle. We've heard enough. Our fight is through the portal, with the brutes and the bastard truth.
Fine. We'll remain here. Hold out as long as we can.
Did you not hear? Your world is doomed. A flood army, a grave mother, has you in its sights. You barely survived a small contamination.
And you, shipmaster, just glassed half a continent. Maybe the flood isn't all I should be worried about.
Hey.
One single flood spore can destroy a species. Were it not for the Arbiter's Council, I would have glassed your entire planet.
Sir, with respect, Cortana has a solution.
Cortana? Did you see her condition? How damaged she is? She could be corrupted for all we know. Her solution could be a flood trap.
We should go through the portal. Find out for sure.
What we should do, Commander, is understand, clearly, that this is humanity's final stand. Here, at Earth. We go, we risk everything. Every last man, woman, and child. If we stand our ground, we might just have a chance.
No. If your construct is wrong, then the flood is already won.
I'll find Cortana's solution. And I'll bring it back.
Earth is all we have left. You trust Cortana that much?
Sir. Yes, sir.
This is either the best decision you've ever made or the worst. Hell of it is, Chief. I doubt I'll live long enough to find out which.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice. These loading screens are good too. The Ark.
Root ships, staggered line. Shipmaster, they outnumber us 3-1.
Then it is an even fight.
All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hides.
Cruise ship isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone.
Ooh, there was a little bit of weird graphical breakup there. That looks like a Quake Marine, honestly. Arbiter has killed more than the worst people in our history. Yeah. Yeah, the Arbiter has. That's cool looking.
Check it out, in the sky. Is that...
Hey, focus. We got a job to do.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this one last time. I'll go into settings and let's just see what happens. input-based matchmaking, and we'll disable both of these. And we'll see how quickly we can get a match. And I swear, if I get some weirdo like that again... Yeah, hop in. Hop in. I'm doing this just to see if we can get a match quicker. At least just one good match. It says it's connecting. That was way quicker. Everyone's on controller anyway. How do you not have a logo? At least I got a kill this time. I saw that. That's not cool. Nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Top England. There's a Top England and a Miss England. It's weird. I got Miss England again. Oh, I died. At least they brought me right back to where I died. Ooh. It's not what I expected. Ah, I did not mean to pick that up. Killed somebody, though, somehow. Must have fell. He probably fell off the edge, or they probably fell off the edge. Oh, no! That was the worst grenade I've ever thrown. Oh, one of. Almost had him. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. I keep trying to get the brute shot over here, but... Aw. Pineapple party. Almost got me there. Boy, I'll tell you, they got that pretty locked down over there. Grenade. Oh, what? Wow. That was wild. I completely, like, punched my mic when I did that, too. Okay. So the needler doesn't track anymore. Yeah, I thought I had that, dude. He dropped me pretty hard with that, too. That should have been a kill when I shot that guy like that. That should have been a kill. Is he? Wow, alright. Well, I did say I wasn't any good, so... Just being honest. This Full Metal Jacket guy's really good. Or at least better than me. It's actually a fun match to play. Oh, come on now. Jeez. That was a good match, Death Trooper. It was fun to play, for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot about all this. Teamwork make the dream work, right? Yeah. Yeah, he certainly was. I mean, dude, I lunged at him when I had the hammer and thought for sure I had him, and he pulled off a snipe, man. That was wild. What is that? What is that? What is that? That little banner thing. That's kind of cool. What is that under player ID? The nameplates, yeah. Dude, how Halo Infinite didn't have nameplates that were, like, animated like this? Seriously, something wrong. Yeah, look at all of these I haven't even looked at yet. I've got unlocked, though. Uh-oh. Oh. There it is. We're locked in again. Connecting to South Central US servers. I wonder how much input latency there is. Oh, this is regular Slayer, too. Watch how bad I am with this sniper. And I don't mean bad as in like, oh, I'm good. I mean like bad as in like... He shouldn't... Did I just get a double kill? I mean bad as in like he shouldn't have the weapon bad. You all are over there. I'm afraid that they're going to end up spawning over here. How many are there? Oh, it's full teams. Where are they? Oh. Sniped him. Took a shot in the dark there, literally. Oh. Damn it. Well, now they have sniper. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, look. He was booted, and then it comes up and says quit. So let's see if he comes back. I don't understand. Like, guys, why are you... Why are you infighting with each other? Just play the game. I was really hoping for like a pro play right there. I killed somebody. Oh boy, I don't even know what that was. I think we're playing against somebody who's got like 3 people on split screen. McNutty. Isn't there a rocket? It's supposed to be a rocket on this map. Oh, he's got it. Oh, come on. Damn it. I was a second too late. Are they really hanging out in the middle of the map? There you go. Oh! That was an awesome stick. That was not. Wow, man, come on. That was some BS right there. Come on. Nice, nice, nice. Jeez. I have 0 health. Oh well. Again, I'm a horrible shot. How did that not... Oh, come on. Nice. Dude, they are using all the different weapons on here too, and they're they're keeping up. I got stuck. Oh man. Dude, I don't know if it's just bad spawns or what, but I keep literally fighting all of them at the same time. Got a grenade kill there. Finally. Dude, what? One more. Nice. Just got like a quadruple kill right there. Death Trooper leading the pack. 19 kills. Nice. Oh man, I can't snipe in any of them. Yeah. 11 kills, 11 deaths. Yep, that's about it. All right, man. I want us to end that on a high note. 19 kills and only 1 snipe. Eek. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead here and we're gonna end this stream here. For those of you that are watching this live or on demand, if you have not yet, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I'm going to be streaming every single Wednesday and possibly a bonus stream as well. I'm going to be a little bit more active here on the channel than I have been recently. On the 30th, we're going to be taking a look at, let me see what day that is. In a few days, next Monday and probably Wednesday, we're going to be taking a look at the Shattered Space DLC. Oh, shit, you're right. We're going to be looking at the Shattered Space DLC for Starfield. I got that with the $100 edition, so I'm going to be getting that for free. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me here. This 17-year reminiscing anniversary stream. We watched some of the vidocs. If you joined in the stream late, go ahead and check back at the beginning. Go ahead and talk about some of those. And then we, of course, also played the Halo 3 original campaign. I got, I don't know what even the word is. I got duped with one Halo 3 match, and then me and Death Trooper here jumped in and played a couple of good matches. The most fun I've had on Halo for a while, honestly. But thank you guys. I always appreciate it. And keep an eye out for more videos.